The toll of a single bell breaking the silence on a cloudy day. In Newtown, Connecticut, and here in Denver. Bells marking the moment 1 week ago. 20 students and 6 women were killed at Sandy Hook Elementary.
How do we protect our children right now? Starting today.
Moments later, the N.R.A. speaking out for the first time since the shooting, calling for armed guards in every school.
This multifaceted program will be developed by the very best experts in the field.
And tonight, 7 News is asking if that plan is realistic with the looming fiscal cliff and the ongoing budget cuts facing the nation. 7 News reporter Lindsey Sablan always investigating. Lindsey, you've crunched the numbers. You found the N.R.A.'s plan would cost millions of dollars just here in Colorado.
Mark, nearly $200 million a year. Now, we did some checking and found that right now, schools who have them pay for armed resource officers through grant money, or the police department foots the bill. But if it becomes a mandate, the money would have to come from somewhere else.
What if, when Adam Lanza started shooting his way into Sandy Hook Elementary School last Friday, he'd been confronted by qualified armed security?
The N.R.A. asking Congress to implement armed security in schools nationwide by January. It plans to create a response program that encompasses building design, security, and training for schools. The Colorado Association for School Leaders tells 7 News that may work, but calls armed guards across the board a reckless solution.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, we should be very thoughtful about the kind of culture and climate that we want to create in our schools. And that means that we shouldn't take, off the shelf some response that is simplistic.
7 News checked into the potential cost. Denver Public Schools tell us one armed officer costs $100,000 a year, including benefits. Multiply that by the number of schools statewide. It would cost more than $181 million a year.
Do you even think it's feasible what they're proposing?
Colorado alone has cut $1 billion out of our school system in the last 4 years. I think we need to be very careful before we want to reallocate the resources.
We checked at random with school districts in Boulder Valley, Cherry Creek, Denver, and Littleton, and found they have a limited number of armed resource officers, mainly in the middle and high schools. One other note, when the tragedy at Columbine High School happened, there was an armed guard in that school. Live in the newsroom, Lindsey Sablan, 7 News.